Acknowledge me. And you want to know why? Because you're number 2. Hey, no. I mean that with respect. You all would be lucky to be a number 2, but you're not even close. This is the greatest number 2 of all time. But that's all you will ever be, is number 2. Because I'm number 1. I want you to analyze this situation here. You understand? Your daddy's not here anymore. I'll tell you who his daddy is, because if he keeps messing up, the tribal chief is going to be his daddy. The same music, the same entrance, the same run to the ring, the same outfit, the same promo, the same insults. If I wanted that, all I had to do was search online for 2005 John Cena. It's the same thing over and over and over. It's like missionary position every single night. You must be some kind of a dumbass. A big dumb farmer, huh? You just sign it without even reading it? What's wrong with you, man? You make a good tough guy. Please do so. Go on, pull it. Get this bum out of here, will you? Just get this bum out of here already, huh?
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Heal the Ring podcast here on the Sports Jedi Network with your host, BX Sports Jedi Kev. It's Thursday night. It is our TNA watch along. So tonight, the TNA Impact Zone, a lot of stuff going on. With that, we're going to hear from Joe, the number 1 contender between Frankie Kazarian, the king of TNA, taking on Joe Henry. Zachary Wentz and ABC versus Mike Bailey, Kushida, and Leo Slater. You're going to have Zaya Brookside taking on Heather Reckless. Now, Heather Reckless wants to get into good grace with Ash by Elegance, wants to get a makeover by Ash by Elegance, and we'll see how that goes. Jordan Grace and an NXT mystery partner. So who will she team up with to take on Rosemary and Wendy Chu? You're going to have Laredo Kid versus Jonathan Gresham. The debut, yes, of Lei Ying Lee, if you know her as Xia Li from the NXT WWE brand. And Josh Alexander wants to cut a promo. I guess he wants to let us know what's next for the Walking Weapon and TNA, where he's going to target. So there's a lot of that. That's going to be a fun night on TNA. Salute to everyone listening to us on all the different platforms, from Rumba, Kick, Twitter X Machine, over on YouTube, Facebook, and on Twitch. Salute everyone, and thank you for joining me this evening. We are under a little bit of a hurricane here in Florida, so if I lose power is because the winds knocked it out. Although I'm in Central Florida, nowhere near, well, not nowhere near, but away from the eye of the storm. But there's feeder bands with possible tornadoes and stuff. So we're going to be on the air, but if hopefully, God willing, no power outages or anything like that. I doubt it, but hey, this is wind. This is natural disaster. You never know. A power line, a tree falls on a power line, and my luck, it could be my neighborhood where my grid goes out. So you never know. So we're just letting you know, give you a little bit of forewarning there. And of course, let's talk about some wrestling here. Let's get some wrestling. I'll get the banner, the thumbnail, and all that good stuff going here. Thanks for everyone that watched yesterday, episode 1 and 2 of Mr. McMahon. We did a watch-along reaction along with Chris Deshawn from the Midfit Nation, from the Kayfabe Cartel. We're going to do a full review possibly on Saturday. I'm going to finish watching the other 4 episodes, and then we're just going to give a review on the whole docu-series. It's very interesting. There's a lot of the first 2 episodes to me was nostalgic, the first one, then it's starting to get a little bit like a roller coaster. It's when you're starting to ascend and you're going to get that adrenaline rush as soon as you get to the top to drop. So episode 3, 4, and 5, the remainder episodes, 4 of them, should be that drop in that you're ascending to the top of the roller coaster, and then you're just gonna drop with the all circumstances from the McMahon series. But we'll get that, so don't worry about it. We'll do the review. We'll keep, that's why you ask you guys to hit the notification bell, and of course keep an eye out when we do it so you could join us. And I want to hear from you guys. You guys definitely want to hear from everyone that watches us here, the Jedi Network, the family. I want to hear from you guys. The Heal the Ring, all you guys definitely want to hear your thoughts on the McMahon series. Did you like it? Did you hate it? Did it get you even more pissed off with Vince McMahon? Those are all those type of things. All it's a safe space, no judgment. It's your opinion. So definitely want to hear from that. A couple of news and notes here. Saraya has re-signed with All Elite Wrestling, so she is not going to test free agency. There was talks of her being unhappy with the company back in a couple months. Supposedly she's removed the following of AEW from her Twitter space, from her social media account. The wiping of the social media account, following All Elite and all that stuff. But she re-signed. Personally, I think that's a great move for her to re-sign there. I know people would have loved to see her back in the WWE. Yeah, for one night, for one night, or for a short term. But then she's going to get lost in the sauce. There's not enough. The women's division in WWE is so stacked and so top heavy that we need a women's mid-card title. And even with the women's mid-card title, how are we going to find more television time, with these women that are currently on the roster who could wrestle? And I'm not saying Saraya can't. She could wrestle. She was part of the WWE system. And, of course, with that injury history with her, I can understand why she takes, you got an offer from Tony Khan on your table and right there for you. He wants you there. If he's making you an offer to re-sign, smart move by Saraya. No hard feelings. Smart move for her to stay there and be a part of All Elite Wrestling. You could still have your dream matchup with Mercedes, where they could run where she possibly almost ended her career. You could make that into storyline. There's money to be made, like they say in the wrestling business, with them and so forth. So for Saraya, good luck for her. The big announcement, though, this afternoon was for the first time, 2-night SummerSlam. It's going to be in MetLife in New Jersey, in the outskirts of New York City. That's next year, August 2nd and the 3rd. They're going to make it big. They're going to have a big deal 2-night event for SummerSlam. Perfect. I think that's the right time of the year to do anything outdoors in the Northeast. And yes, that's the way. Smart move. They're going to. You're looking at 2 nights with over 75,000 plus folks there. You're looking at 150,000 people in 2 nights. Not only that, if they do it in Secaucus or even in the Javits Center, the Fan Fest with, similar to it was around the same time Fanatics was this year, correct? Maybe a little couple weeks afterwards. Just think if they do the Fanatics, but the WWE style in the Javits Center. You're making a must. New York is going to be a must-be place. Although, don't tell Mayor Adams that, because he's in trouble. But my point is, if they do that there, you're able to go and bring tourism to New York City and New Jersey area. They're going to need it. It's just start saving your money. That's all I tell you guys. I know if you don't go to WrestleMania in Vegas, or start save, then you start hitting that goal to going to SummerSlam in New York, because you're going to need a lot of money to go there, because it's pretty expensive, especially New York, the tolls, Lincoln Tunnel. I know you could take mass transit, but that's for another story for another day at the podcast. It's 6 minutes to go. 6 minutes to go here. Now, there's been a picture circulating all over the internet with the Young Bucks put on Instagram in the airport with Shane McMahon. Look, take it from what it is. Until and I'm gonna go by like my guy Terrence said on my channel. Until I don't see that happening on the coming out on the TV show if I don't see him come out from the curtains or from the tunnels from the All Elite Wrestling, then I'm not gonna believe much. It's the same thing when he tells me with the WWE. Whenever they speculate certain wrestlers coming, he doesn't kind of believe it until he sees it at the moment. So I'm gonna go with that until I see Shane McMahon actually appear on television for AEW. Then I go, you know what? It's other than this, it's just coincidence. It's New York City. He lives in Connecticut. They were in Grand Slam. They're both probably going to take a flight somewhere. And they happen to just meet. I mean, I know you say, well, that happened with Tony Khan. Well, people with money tend to travel. They don't stay still. So I don't know. I'm gonna put my right to reserve. I'm not trying to be denying it or naive that it's not gonna happen. I don't know. Anything could happen in wrestling. Anything could happen in wrestling. If I would have told you 30 years ago that Eric Bischoff was going to work with Vince McMahon and Hogan was going to return after watching the docuseries, and I would have told myself that 30 years ago, I'd be like, you're nuts. You're nuts. Yeah, and that's never going to happen. McMahon is too, and look, it happened. So never say nothing. Never say nothing, or never say never. You never know when someone needs to cross that bridge. So could we see Shane McMahon in AEW? Anything can happen. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. I'm not going to put anything past anything whatsoever. And we'll find out. We'll see how that goes. All gears pointing out to this Tuesday for the CW premiere of NXT. NXT coming out of Chicago there. Tickets, there's still about 1,700 ticket seats available. They got over close to 6,000. It's a 7,200 seated capacity. They got close to 5,000, over 5,000 seating. Still got about 1,400 seats left. Hopefully they can sell it. I'm going to go on a limb. You know me. I love NXT. Big fan of NXT. You know that's my heart. I love that program of all the wrestling shows. I don't think they sell out. I hate to say it, NXT. I don't know if you're going to get that walk up of 1,500 people, especially in October, where next month is November with Thanksgiving, the holiday season coming up, and uncertainty with the economy, with the election, and all that politics stuff. And I don't want to bring that into the equation or talk about politics on this channel, or not on this channel. But that's also weighing Americans, especially in Chicago. So I don't know, the economy. I don't know if they're going to pay for those tickets and go. Although you could say wrestling is hot all over the place. Why do they sell out everywhere? Yeah, but it's the main roster. I mean, and look, I'm not trying to say it's making excuses, but if they're already getting 5,000 seats, people in that arena, that's a pretty good show up. Does it sucks that people are going to post on Twitter and online the pictures of the sections tarped off? That's the risk you take when you leave out of the performance center, out of your comfort zone, when you know that place is going to be full night in, night out, every Tuesday whenever you have an NXT show. But listen, you're never going to know if you don't try, right? You're never going to know when you try. And it's not just WWE that's having that issue on that Tuesday night. I believe, what is it, Title Town or Title Show, that AEW is going head-to-head with NXT that night, also having a trouble. I believe they're in a 3,000-seat arena, and they only have half of the arena sold. That's less people going to the AEW show, and it's not about, oh, look at this, look at that. It's my point is saying that is that these tickets are expensive. You got to make a choice these days to go to these seats. Look, I'm gonna be honest myself, and we got about one more minute before it starts. I'm gonna be honest with myself. The wrestling companies outprice me. I hate to say it, and I am an electrician. Work hard. They outprice me. They outprice me on my every day. I'd rather make sure my mortgage, my lights are on. I wouldn't mind eating a piece of steak from time to time, and then the amount of money that it is to go to a wrestling event, and again, nothing wrong with sitting in the nosebleed. For that, I do the watch-alongs here. If I can't afford the seats, good seating where I'm going to get a good view and be close and possibly take good pictures with the performers, then if I'm I watch along here with you guys. That's just me, my take at my age. When I was younger, I couldn't care less if I was in the last seat in the arena on the top. But as I get older, you want to see better. You work extremely hard. You value certain things different, or you see something different. And if I can't get close up, I rather just do, like I said, I rather watch it in 4K at home. Where if I have to go get something to drink, I go to my fridge. I don't have to pay $20 for a cold one. So it is what it is. I guess call me frugal, whatever you want. But I kind of like having my lights on. and not worry about my credit card bill going nuts. All right, so we're about to start. So enough with that there. Let's get right into it. Let's talk. Let's go here. And we're going to, by the way, due to the Hurricane Helene, the TNA Impact taping for Saturday night has been moved to Sunday and Monday. So they're going to move it one day more. They are there. So good job on TNA moving that and letting their people know, the group in South Carolina and Spursboro that's going to go, let them know that so they could be able to enjoy the TNA. They're going to tape for the next 2 weeks there. So I know that the talent were looking forward to that, and hopefully they could arrive safe. They don't have weather issues getting there and the flights. It's going to be a mess. It's just not just because Helene passes tomorrow, the Florida eastern part, it's still going to make its way up to Nashville, and it's still going to get feeder bands all the way to the northeast. So it's going to be a mess, this Helene, until at least Monday. So hopefully these talents, these wrestlers, could find a way to get into South Carolina, and they be able to, record. I know, some of the NXT kids come from Orlando, so they have to fly. They have to either fly or drive up north. And from South Carolina, you're talking about 10 to 12-hour drive. I don't know where Spursboro is, where they're at doing this at. I'm not too familiar where in South Carolina, how deep this is, but at least from Orlando, it's about, you could say, let's say 12 hours. Let's give it a good 12-hour drive if they drive. Normally you take a flight, 45-minute flight, and you're there, but I don't know what the weather conditions and all that stuff. All right, we got the promos here by Nick Nemeth and Frankie Kazarian and Joe Henry. We know that one of them is going to be a number one contender. Everyone and their mother kind of wants Joe Henry. I'm going to say this here. Joe Henry is super over. Joe Henry is great. Keep an eye, and I'm not saying they're the same wrestlers. I'm not saying they have, but there's a vibe and there's an aura in separate ways between Jey Uso and Joe Henry. Jey Uso's over in the WWE. I know he's not my viral sensation like Joe Henry, but my point is, let's keep an eye the way Jey with the Intercontinental title, how his going, after he's not chasing anymore, he's the champion. I think that's going to be like a blueprint or what to do, what not to do if Joe Henry were to win the TNA World title. You could lose some steam. You could lose your crowd cheering you because, remember, let's face it, wrestling fans like the next champion. Well, as soon as they haven't even won the title yet and they're looking for the next champion. Nick Nemeth hasn't had that title for long, and we're already wanting him to drop it. And I would hate the fans to turn on Joe Henry with the momentum and hard working he has. Sometimes you want to go on a chase. All right, Wendy Chu's the first one coming up. So we get the tag team match. Wendy Chu and Rosemary. Or Nightmare Chu, what you want to call her that. Wendy has really, really soaked up this gimmick greatly. I remember watching her with the pajamas. It was good. She has some great matches with Tiffany Stratton. If you're not familiar with Wendy Chu from the NXT, if you're a diehard TNA wrestler, you don't know too much of Wendy Chu, I would suggest one of the matches you want to see with her. Her versus Tiffany Stratton in a no-holds-barred street fight. I mean, they took out Legos. But the match was I think that helped Tiffany evolve, get better. I know her match with Becky Lynch put her over the top. But for Tiffany, Wendy Chu and her had a great rivalry in NXT. Here's Rosemary. And I like how Rosemary came second because they're in TNA. They're in Rosemary's playground. I like it. Those little nuance, those little kinks, that's Tommy Dreamer making attention to detail, and I got to give him credit. All right, so Jordan Grace, who's going to be her tag team partner? I want to like to see. Would it be Carmen Petrovich? Would it be Tatum Paxley? And this pairing between Chu and Rosemary is working great. That pairing symbolized pretty much TNA and NXT. How great they're working. They complement one another, and Wendy and Rosemary complement each other with their whatever gimmick they're in right now. it complements so adequately well. All right, here's Jordynne Grace, the Juggernaut. All right, here's Jordynne Grace. Let's see who's a partner. They're going to leave a big mystery. All right, she's making her way here, San Antonio. Now, this was taped 2 weeks ago, but we'll do the watch on because we want to see Xia Li's debut in TNA. I want to see how her presentation, how that looks. That's a little later on. Oh, here comes Adriana Grace, the liaison. One of her best friends, Carmen Petrovich. Oh, Soruka. All right, Soruka. All right, good job. All right, all right. So it's Soruka. Okay. Jordynne Grace and Soruka had a hell of a match on NXT that was interrupted by Wendy Chu and Rosemary. And that's great because this gets Soruka more reps. And, of course, now eyes on a different television product and another television show. That's awesome. That's good for her. Good for her. Good for her. She's a whole different expand her brand. I like it. Oh, here we go. So we got like a tornado style here. It's not a tornado tag match, but they starting it off with chaos. Now can referee Dan get it underway here? Daniel Spencer and oh. This is a classic Can They Coexist as both Wendy Chu and Rosemary clothesline each other. Oh, they're going to the dive. She's going to go for a dive. Jordynne Grace. Okay, Jordynne Grace. That's good upper body strength. Now Soruka's going to go. Soruka with the flip. Oh, with the moonsault on the outside. And she lands on her feet and she brushes it off. All right, Soruka. Good job. We got the NXT chants in the crowd. Oh, Grace with the dive. Wow. When you see that girl, that powerhouse coming at you on that dive, wow. Now we got a TNA chant for Jordynne Grace. I love it. The crowd. Good job. Good on the crowd. Chanting both for companies. Love it. Now they ring the bell. All right, Spencer rings the bell. Let's go. Here's Rosemary. Rosemary choking using the ropes. Oh, damn. Shenanigans here where Wendy Chu, as a referee, was distracted. Took a cheap shot at Soruka. There you go. Look at Chu. Oh, look at that cut. Now Chu going in the corner now. Here's the flip. Chu. Oh, with a nice forearm. Wendy Chu with a snapmare. A little neck twist there with her legs. Let's go, Wendy. 1, 2. Oh. Wendy there showing little cakes. That's right. Bound for Glory coming up. Bound for Glory coming up at just in a couple weeks away. Oh my God, October's here already. So stock up on all the pumpkin spice and all that good stuff. Oh, Rosemary for a pin. Ruka. Damn. Oh, Ruka. Ruka needs to get the tag here, but no, she's going for a high-risk maneuver, and she get the cross-body splash. Look at Rosemary quickly tags Chu. Now she's struggling now. Wendy Chu cutting the ring again. Classic tag team wrestling. Cutting the ring, not allowing the babyface to get the tag. Classic wrestling, tag team wrestling. Good job. Oldie but goodie. It's still effective in tag team wrestling. You don't need to do a bunch of spots where you do a flip and then you into a Canadian destroyer, into an elbow, and no selling. This is classic, but it works in tag team. You don't need to do all that stuff. All right, here we go. Look at Wendy Chu now. Oh, Ruka trying to blow the comeback here. Ruka, no. Simple heel. Dragged by the hair. Simple, effective. We've seen it from Piper all the way down now to Wendy Chu for many years. Typical, classic heel tag team wrestling. Cutting the ring in half. Here's a double suplex. Ruka. Oh, Ruka with a double neck breaker. Nice. And she gets the hot tag. Uh-oh. Here's the juggernaut. And there's a clothesline. There's another elbow. Oh. What a spine buster. Man. Nice. Oh, a back fist. Oh. You know what you can do here? Gorilla press. Oh, no. She got it. Grace is on fire right now. Now she's going to fireman carry right into Chu, onto Rosemary. Yo, the power that woman possess. So Ruka now with a splash, double splash. Remember, Wendy, actually, Rosemary and Grace are the legal persons. Now, oh, face first suplex. Now Ruka, what's she gonna do? Is she gonna do her soul snatcher? Yep. Snow snatcher time. Boom. Got it. What a pair. This should do it. No. And she's picking it up. Oh, but ladies and gentlemen, Boricua badass in the ring there. Tasha Steele with a cutter. There you go, Tasha Steele. Let's go. That puts a smile on my face. Let's go. Oh, wait a minute. Uh-oh. Marsha Slamovich in the building. That is Tasha Steele. She's the quintessential heel for TNA. Yeah. I can't wait to see her in NXT. So what is it? What do you think? Slammiversary? Not Slammiversary. Bound for Glory is going to be Tasha Steele and Slamovich. I kind of want to see I want to see her and Jordan Grace, but I guess that's going to be for Final Resolution in Atlanta. It makes sense, especially if all the speculation that might be Jordan Grace might be exiting the company in January. Her contract is up. If she is leaving, that's a perfect time maybe for her to drop the title there, or her last match will be at Under Siege in January, and then she's on her way to the WWE officially. Although, again, I say it many times, I wouldn't want to see her to jump over or leave TNA, but you got to understand, she's done everything. She a couple times Knockouts champion. She's kind of run the gauntlet, or has emptied out and beating some of the women. Maybe it's another person, it's Marsha Slamovich time to rule the division, the Knockouts, until they start building more women. Heather Reckless is not ready there. She just got there. They tried. Ash by Elegance didn't quite hit with Jordan Grace and Ash to kind of, but maybe Ash and Marsha could be a feud later down the road for the TNA Knockouts title. But for me, Jordan Grace might have hit her plateau already. Might have just got what she needs, where as high as possible, and maybe it's the right time for her to move on. Personally, I wouldn't want to see TNA lose all their wrestlers that are right now moving that company forward, but it's a business. Laredo Kid. Here we go. Laredo Kid versus Jonathan Gresham. That's going to be fun. That's going to be a fun match there. Some X Division action here. That's going to be real fun. I can't wait to see that one. They're going on a commercial break. We'll wait. No wrestling talk. Nothing to talk about what's going on live. So they're taking a commercial break. We'll scroll and look around. Of course, tomorrow night we'll have SmackDown. 1 week away from Bad Blood in Atlanta. But big matchup tomorrow night for women's number one contendership between Naomi and Bayley. That's going to be an interesting one. Two good friends battling out to take on Nia Jax, possibly at Bad Blood. They didn't say if it's at Bad Blood. I hope it's not next Friday on SmackDown. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised one bit if WWE does that. All right, they get a number one contender, and then they're going to put it for Friday Night SmackDown as their main event on the USA Network. I hope not. I kind of would like to see that on a premium live event, but we'll see. I guess Cody Rhodes is at the award show. He's on some type of award show. People's Choice Awards. He was with the world title with his wife. All right. And then the talk around last night. Of course, I was doing the Vince McMahon docuseries. We were doing a watch along here, but thanks for Heather. Heather told us in the chat. And then we see it online that MVP has showed up at All Elite Wrestling and talking about maybe the Hurt Business. Talking about, how Prince Nana has kind of let down Swerve Strickland all right. Interesting. That means Bobby Lashley should be soon heading there. Makes me ask this question though: how much more older ex-WWE wrestlers this guy needs on this company? Granted, they're going to get more TV time. Granted, they're going to be elevated on their card, and the fans go crazy. They go bananas whenever they bring an ex-WWE wrestler. And this is my ask this question: so if you dislike the WWE so much and you hate the product and you hate this and that, but meanwhile you want every wrestler from the WWE in AEW, I mean, you see the guy, there's a guy who just dedicates on making graphics of All Elite, so-and-so is All Elite, goes Kevin Steen, which is Kevin Owens, AJ Styles should be All Elite Wrestling, now Bobby Lashley, Shane McMahon. So if you don't like them in WWE, what's going to change in AEW with them? That's my question I ask. Because Mason and Mansoor are doing the same gimmick. Maximum Male Models, just not called that in AEW. A lot of the wrestlers that go to AEW from the ex-WWEers, they're doing the same gimmick. Mercedes, all that she did was change her name. She still does the Sasha Banks wig, the Sasha Banks thrust of her hips. There's no difference. But meanwhile, they have creative freedom. Creative freedom for what? To repeat your same gimmick in AEW? I mean, how's that making sense? Eric, what's up, man? Good to see you. I hope you're doing well, Eric. Good evening, my friend. I hope you're doing well. All right, we still have a commercial. They tend to be long in Access TV. Those commercials here for TNA are pretty long. All right, we're back. Laredo Kid coming out. We got it. Okay, next division showcase. Here we go. Busy's always a good thing. When you're busy, you stay out of trouble. You get preoccupied. You get things that you feel like a sense of accomplishment. You have some goals when you're busy. When you get to it, it could be a double-edged sword at times too. You're so busy, you tend to forget to do certain things. Simple things, or you forget this and that. But depending what kind of busy, how good busy's could be a good thing. All right, here's Grisham. Nice job, but look at that, Malik Neighbors. Moving the Giants, moving the football. I was going to do the Giant watch along, but again, I thought Canary was going to join me. She's not feeling well. I'm feeling like I'm getting something, a little bit of a under the weather situation too. Like my body aches. Hopefully not the flu but kind of feel like it. But I did like what, I trucked through. I didn't pivot. I trucked through. All right, so he went back to the octopus. So he got rid of that other gimmick with the black mask with the ink. I guess he didn't like that gimmick, or he thought it wasn't getting him over. Jonathan Gresham is a hell of a wrestler. He's a hell of a wrestler, but what kills Gresham is his height. I mean, there's nothing wrong with him, but he's his height. Here we go, Laredo Kid. Now they're locking up. Oh, here we go. A reversal. Jonathan Gresham. He just sat on the floor. What is he doing? Okay, he's not too strong to pick him up. Now he picked him up and he put him in it. All right. Here's a roll up. Nope, misses. Gresham now. Nope, back and forth they go. Okay, nice move by Gresham. A roll in here again. Little mat wrestling here. Nope, back and forth. Another arm drag. So a little lucha libre style here. Here's a pin. All right. Jonathan Gresham doing a little lucha libre style now, using some power. All right, little guy. Oh, what a chop. Oh, nice roll. Okay, now we're going a little flipping, flopping, back and forth. Okay. Oh, what a kick by Laredo Kid. Quick kicks. Now chop. Little strong style now. So from Lucha Libre, they did a little strong style. They're giving you a little bit of everything. A little mat wrestling here. So they're putting out the hits here. Here we go. Oh, no. Gresham just moved out. What a chop of his own. There's a nice chop. Let's season up the chest. Oh, Gresham. Nope. On the outside. Oh, watch the mask. Watch the mask. You can't do that. That's a disrespect if you can't take the mask off. Oh, Gresham acting a little. Oh, nice leg scissors takedown. All right, a cloud getting a clap going. I like it. This is good. Laredo Kid now going for a suicide dive. Oh, nice, right into the midsection. Kind of like a torpedo spear. Got him right in the midsection. Oh, he got him in the ring for a pin. 1, 2. No. That was a sloppy kick out by Jonathan Gresham, too. Kind of like the referee. Giants take a 3-0 lead on the Cowboys. All right. 52-yard field goal. Oh, broken arrow. There you go. Vamos, San Antonio. Dale, Laredo Kid. Nice move. Uno más. One more. He's saying uno más. That means one more. Here we go. Oh, got the knees up. Gresham on that moonsault. Now Gresham now. Oh, atomic drop. Now sweep him off his legs and stomp on him. Chop. He's moving an onslaught. Oh, standing moonsault. 1, 2. Okay, now what is he going to do now here? A Boston Crab? Yes, he got him. Into a Boston Crab, and he's sitting on it. That's how you lock in a Boston Crab. He's locking it in. Lock it in. Or Walls of Jericho, whichever one you want to call it. If you want to pretend to be Excalibur and change the names of the moves. And look at him. Look at him sitting on that spine. But then, this is what I don't like about it. Then when they start standing up and they start moving, when you cinch it in, there you go. Cinch it in. Lock it in. In the words of Trick Williams, lock it in. Lock it in. Oh, he's trying to get to the ropes. But Gresham again. How much pain can Laredo Kid withstand in the center of the ring? Right in front, right in the middle of the TNA logo. Gresham now with a single leg crab. And he's posing. But he's sitting on him, though. He's sitting on him while on the leg, holding on to the knee. Laredo Kid got to the bottom of the rope. All right. Good job. Gresham now showing a little frustration there. All right, Gresham. Oh, what a slap by Laredo Kid. Just slapped the taste out of Gresham. Oh. Laredo Kid going to the top. What is he going to do here? Oh, just a good old splash. But he did not go for the cover. Now, what's he going to do? A suplex. 3 amigos. He's going to go for the 3 amigos. He got 2. 1 more to go. Can he hit the trifecta? No, brainbuster. That was nice. That was nice. And Eddie Guerrero would always live on with the 3 amigos in every wrestling for generations to come. May he rest in peace, Eddie Guerrero. Ooh, Gresham now. Gresham working on him. No, misses with the chop. Laredo Kid now stomping on his feet, then chop him. Okay, a little unorthodox here. Gresham working a little unorthodox, but I kind of like it. Something different. Is he going to go for a German suplex? No, into the ropes. Springboard. Oh, springboard moonsault. What is he going to do here? Gresham working fast, but working on the knees here. Continue to work on the knee. The story is work on Laredo Kid's knee. You take out the high-flying stuff away from him. Plus, oh, wait a minute. He tapped. Laredo Kid tapped. I never seen someone tap on being his, but that's the story. He worked the knee through the match, and he just took his knee and just started banging it on the apron, and Laredo Kid just tapped out. Some people think, if you look at that, you probably say, that's kind of wonky. No, it makes sense, guys. I'll tell you, here's why. If you're getting your knee beaten down, one knee down onto any surface, ring apron, concrete, grass, over and over the way Gresham was doing it, you're going to hurt your kneecap, possibly your ACL, MCL. It made sense. Oh, look at Santana now. He went into the Systems locker room and he's going ham on them. He's going hardcore in them. We're hearing some kendo sticks. We can't see anything. The door's closed, but we hear a lot of kadunga, boom. Lei Ying Lee debut is coming up. Oh, actually, no. The 6-man tag is next. All right, the 6-man tag. So we're going to get some high-paced, quick action. The Gresham match here with Laredo Kid was a good match. It was a good match. I actually, what I really enjoyed was the way they ended the match. I know people say, wait a minute, what was that? You don't see that. That's different. But if you look at it, and if you want to compare it to reality or life, you're going to be in pain, and you're going to possibly will tap out if you're getting your knee bent or banged on like that onto the surface. I liked it. Good job. That was a creative way of stopping that match. I like it, because what do you want him to go put him in a full Nelson? I mean, in a Walls of Jericho or Boston Crab again? He just did that and he didn't tap out. So I kind of like what they did there. Unless he was going to do it a figure four, but I don't think I don't think Grisham has done the figure four. The way they ended that match makes sense. Good match. Good match. All right, 2 matches down. We saw Sol Ruka from the NXT. If you're joining us a little late, Sol Ruka teamed up with Jordan Grace, took on Rosemary and Wendy Chu. They're in a commercial. They're one of their many commercials. Happy birthday to the 42 years old, Mr. Damian Priest. Happy birthday to you. At the Yankee game, enjoying the festivities in the Bronx at the Yankee games. Hopefully the Yankees could clinch the American League East title while you're there at Campeón, and give you a 42nd birthday with a American League East title. And of course, he's with all people, QT Marshall in the building. All right. How are you guys feeling about this Monday Night Raw? The last monster standing match. Big Brunson Reed, Braun Strowman. I mean, the graphics, the build-up, I love it. I love it. And it was said here on this channel, on the watch-along, when they had the first encounter, when it went to a no contest, we had our own chat member said, you know what, they should do a last monster standing. And we started repeating it. And it's funny how Bully Ray Dudley wants to take credit for it, that he came up with it. We said it on this channel. We said it. If you have, we have everything. What I love about YouTube and Twitter and all that, everything is timestamped with date. And if you look at our archives, it was dated with time, was timestamped. It was said here. Don't copy, don't take from here. Say, even if you say I heard it from some guy's channel or some dudes that were talking about it, and you know what, he made a good point. We should get that going. That's all we want. We don't have to give us by name, but don't say it was your total idea. All right, we still got commercial. Let's see what's going on here. There's a pass interference there on the Cowboys, so the Giants moving the football. Oh, no, actually, no. Offensive pass interference, excuse me. Back them up. All right, we got a commercial still going on. Normally I have the Heal the Ring crew join us, but for some reason they disappear on Thursdays. guess they're not fans of TNA. There's Zachary Wentz. Here we go. He's got a big Chicago street fight coming up Tuesday against his longtime ex-best friend, Wesley. A lot of bad blood, a lot of bad history. That's going to be a battle there in Chicago. I can't wait to see that. Personally, I hope that opens up NXT on USA Network. Here we go. Here's ABC. The former tag team champions. To me, I keep saying it. I say it again. To me, the best tag team all across of professional wrestling right now is Austin Bay and Chris Bay. ABC. They work awesome. And I've said it I'll say it again. I said it every time we do TNA wrestling watch along, and whenever we do TNA, I always ask. I would love to find out when and why. Where is Subculture? I would like to see Subculture back in TNA. They were a very good tag team. That group, those three. I would like to see Subculture back in TNA. Maybe some visa issues, because we haven't seen them anywhere else, or maybe injury for one half of the tag team. But I don't know what happened to Subculture. I know they were free agents They were free agents. I don't think they re-signed unless they signed in the independents in England, unless they stood in England there. Understandably, they don't want to come to them or visa issues. But Subculture is a very good tag team. I kind of would like to see them on a TNA. On American television. There we go. It's Kushida, the time traveler. Cowboys moving into football now. They're in the Giants' 30-yard line. All right, here we go. Mike Bailey. Yeah, we're a couple weeks away. Where we're going to get to see Mike Bailey at Maple Leaf Pro. And that Maple Leaf Pro with Scott D'Amore promotion. I'm definitely very intrigued. I am going to watch the show. We'll see where it is, how much it's going to cost. Maybe we do a watch along on Maple Leaf Pro. If you guys support it, if you guys let me know. If you're interested, we'll do a watch along. We'll watch it live. If not, watch it in the privacy of my home. Relaxing, I'll sit back and kick up. But I kind of want to see what Maple Leaf Pro. They've got a nice who's who of wrestlers, plus commentators, backstage interviews. Mackenzie Mitchell, now formerly from NXT, and now she's going to be possibly backstage interviewer or part of the broadcast team. That's great. You got Don Callis is there as an announcer. Mauro Ranau, you got pretty good. So Scott D'Amore putting out a good product here. For what, the future looks bright for 2025, where we're going to say we have another promotion where it's time to we're going to be watching and making noise here. Because if Scott D'Amore made a 5-star meal with what TNA used to be before, and look where they're at, where they were Impact and got them back to the name of TNA and working relationship with the WWE, being noticed and sell out houses and growing. And that was a lot of Scott D'Amore's hard work, along with, of course, Tommy Dreamer and the rest of the company, with Gail Kim and the rest putting together the work. But still, at the end of the day, that man, Scott D'Amore, did something great. And you hear a lot of great things from talent about D'Amore. And if he's available where he's got a company where there is money that he could pay wrestlers to the same scale at TNA or maybe a little more with promising a promising TV deal in the near future, watch out. You know, now there's more places to go where it doesn't only have to be Jacksonville or New York. You could go now to to Maple Leaf Pro. You could go now to Impact, TNA Impact. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. Nice move here. Second and goal. Cowboys on the 15-yard line. Let me see here. Oh, screen pass here. There's a hold. That's not going to count. They picture in picture as ABC working double team here on Leo Slater. Man, nice move. Near fall kick out. Oh, Austin with a kick in the back. Look at that. There's a nice elbow by Austin. Ace Austin. Oh, Cowboys on the board. They scored a touchdown. He's working on the neck. He's working on the neck as they're trying to get back from picture in picture. They want you to get some super beats. Oh, nice kick. Oh, that was a nice drop kick into a side Russian leg sweep team up there. All right, finally, Zachary Wentz getting in the contest here. Snap bear. Zachary Wentz now. Oh, nice roll up. Now, we know that Trey Miguel is taking some time off, off of TV, being written off a little bit off of TV. Don't know if it's for an injury, but of course they put it part of the storyline that Wes Lee took him out and going to be off of TV for a little bit. I don't know if we'll see him in a street fight in Chicago. I doubt it. Oh, Miss Slater. Nice move. That's a quick tag, though. Smart move by Zachary. Where's the tag? It's interesting because it makes it seem like Ace Austin and Chris Bay are the heels with Zachary Wentz. Now here's Kushida. Kushida with the hot tag. Kushida now. Oof. A series of kicks to the calf here. And look how Austin. I love how Chris Bay sold the calf. Kushida now with an arm. Kushida now with a drop kick. A cartwheel drop kick by Kushida. That's interesting. Oh. All right, he's going to set. What he's going to set up? Hurricanrana off the top rope. No one does it like Braun Breaker, though he Frankensteins you. Oh, what a forearm. Oh. Big kick. Big kick by Austin Bay. By Chris Bay. I keep mixing them up. Oh, here we go. Zachary and Speedball. Here we go. You could say they had the match of the year quality there. Oh. 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 Some kicks now by Speedball. Back and forth with a smack. Look at this. Look at this pace picking up. Oh, nice move by Zachary. Dropped him into a German suplex. Now here comes Zachary now. Ooh, with a knee to the chest. Snap bear. Nope. Mike Bailey now reverses it. Springboard. Another springboard. Oh, the knee right into beat Bailey. 2. Kicks out. All 6 men in the ring. Oh, Zachary with a European uppercut. Oh, Ace Austin now. Now it's Chris Bay's turn. All triple team. That's what you call a Saraya. Now Chris Bay now. Oh, damn. Here we go. Beginning of the end. Zachary Wentz. Swanton. Here we go. 1, 2. No, Kushida breaks up the pinfall. And just before the hand hits down for 3. Kushida now. In with ABC. Leo Slater now. Oh, what a splash. There you go. High flying action here. Damn, Mike Bailey with a kick in the face of Zachary. Zachary coming in. Charging. Misses. But right there, drop kick Slater. Now they're doing their moments here. Taking shots. Austin and Chris Bay both on the outside. What are they going to set up? Kushida now with a springboard kick. Leon Slater now. That's a tag. Oh, nice. Mike Bailey with the swanton. Slater now. Slater, what is he doing? He's pumping. Slater. He's going to fly over the post a la Montez Ford. That move has always been dangerous because you got to go over that post. And that was incredible. Yes, that was incredible move by Leon Slater. Love it. And he still landed on his feet, though. That was nice. Here we go to the top. Slater now is going to hit the swanton. No, he's landed on his feet. Zachary now. Oh, damn, what a knee. Oh, what a cutter. The height by Zachary Wentz. And it's over. Wentz and ABC get the victory on an impressive cutter by Zachary Wentz. He springboarded off of the middle rope, really got up high, and nailed him with that cutter for the win. From the top rope, he bounced off. Man, I can see Javon Evans coming up with something similar. Now, hopefully he doesn't steal that move, but something similar to that, to kind of that. That's a nice move. Heck, after that street fight over from Wesley and Zachary Wentz, if he sticks around TNA or NXT, I would love to see Javon Evans and Zachary Wentz. Give me a match between those two. Oh, Mike Awesome. Mike Awesome. Mike Wrestle. So Jake something. Jake something and Hammerstone. And Chris Dinger. Yeah, those two guys together, they should be tag team champions pretty soon. Hammerstone is a monster. Hammerstone, the way he wrestled against Obafemi was a hell of a fight. Oh, Hammerstone. Okay, we got a match next week. Yeah, Jake Awesome. Is Josh Alexander going to talk last? Yeah, I want to see Xia Li's debut. Ow, my back is. All right, we got a commercial. All right, we still waiting for this commercial. As I'm looking to see if there's anything breaking news or anything is happening, so I could, let you guys hear about it. Oh, so they call that the UFO cutter. All right, so it's called the UFO seal the victory, the UFO cutter. Okay, that was a hell of a move by Zachary Wentz. I was wondering what he would call it. So it's a UFO cutter. Very impressive by Zachary Wentz here. No, I didn't know Ortiz was still with AEW. All right, hopefully they come back. They're still showing us commercial. Oh man, these commercials are long in Access TV. Come on, get to the action, fellas. The Giants just got a first down. They're moving the football. Oh my God, more commercials. I thought Fox. I thought Fox SmackDown was commercial rated. Jesus. Here we go. Got a promotion here, a promo of Santana. Not for nothing, Santana's run in TNA has been really very impressive. with him wrestling in TNA, also getting a lot of reps with House of Glory as well. Yeah, Santana. This is 2025 is going to be a big year for the Santana. I mean, 2024 was a step up, a big renaissance year for him, in my opinion, after coming back from that knee injury. Now, I mean, Jesus Christ, he's on fire. I think 2025 for Santana, barring injuries, is going to be huge. I could see gold in his, gold. He's already a House of Glory World Champion. Now, to see him in TNA, could he possibly hold the TNA title? I wouldn't be surprised in the middle of the year in 2025. Here we go. We got a debut. Here we go, Zion Lee. Okay, she's coming out with almost the same gimmick from. Well, I think she's from Shanghai, not from what was it, Chongqing? And she has arrived. There you go, smile on her face. Good for her. Good for her. And I like that she got the fan, not the sword. I like the fan gimmick. All right, she's taking on high end. All right, here we go. That's gonna be great for Xia Li to get all these bumps. I mean, right, a couple of matches here, she'll get right into the main picture of the women's division or the knockouts division. That's gonna be good for her. Wasn't getting a lot of TV time in WWE. They tried with she wanted a match with with Becky Lynch. That I thought that they kind of heated her up and then they cooled her down and then didn't have nothing for her until her release. It was weird. We at least us on the channel was invested in seeing her heel run against Becky, and we wanted to see more. But this is better for her. This is good for her. Come on, Xia Li. Come on. Here's a suplex. Nice suplex. All right, she's going to go. She's going to the top ropes. Ah, the young lady rolls out. But now look at this. Zion and on the apron. Ooh. A running leg right to the chest. All right, you don't have to. The crowd, they'll cheer for you. Just do your job. Go in there and here we go. Fireman carry here. What's she going? Oh. High-end now. High-end now with some desperation. Now she's just attacking Xia Li now. Lei Ying Lee. Okay, so it's Lei Ying Lee. All right. Oh, what a elbow by High-end. High-end now. I didn't expect that. I thought this was going to be like a squash match but no, one. Wow, not a good day. Kind of makes me wonder what your debut and you're taking already. You're struggling. Ooh. Okay, she took the forearm shot and like, give me a shot. Okay. Okay. Now she's giving him some forearms. She did the clothesline. Neck breaker. Oh. Now this is her first match. It's still not over yet. She's look like she's about to set up for a finish. Here is, what the hell was that? A hit and climb on her and hit her in the back of her head with a strike. Now she's gonna pick her up like a torture rack type of move. Airplane spin. Just let her go. Yeah, she's chasing the hug too much. She keeps trying to get the crowd. Let's go, let's go. And the crowd, let it. They want tables. So she get her with her finisher, the thunderstruck, the legs. It's over. Lei Ying Lee's first debut. It's great to see her that she's on television. She's gonna get some time on the knockouts division with TNA. She's got to work up more with some more moves. She's got to, I don't know what, she needs to add something. I know she's a martial artist. I know she's incorporating the martial art into the wrestling, into her gimmick. But for Lei Ying Lee, I kind of need her to do some more wrestling moves. Because I gotta make it believe that she's gonna come in here and be a threat for Jordan Grace and the women in that knockouts division. You kind of struggle with Highland, who we knew was kind of like an enhancement talent type, where you knew for your debut you weren't gonna lose, so you had to be impressive. You struggled with her. The match. I need to see more. I'm glad she's on TV. She's in the right place. They're gonna give her the push, but damn. Remember, you only get you only get one true introduction to the company, and that's the first introduction you got out of her. You wanted a wow factor. I didn't get a wow factor from her. Little underwhelming. Just a bit. But again, I'm uber happy that she's on television and she's going to get opportunities to wrestle week in and week out. That's going to be good for her. Oh, we got a commercial break. Another one. Yeah, I'm looking at it. Thunderstruck on Impact. Yeah. You know what? I don't know why they didn't. TNA has no interest in bringing Julissa. I mean, Julissa would have made a nice TNA Impact wrestler for the women's knockouts division. Would have helped out. But I wonder what she's. I know she wrestles in Mexico now. Interesting to see, but again, I don't know what's the budget for TNA if they're willing to sign more talent. They're gonna need more females. I know I like the fact that they're using the NXT ladies, but for if they want to keep the title within the company, you're gonna have to start making your own women and signing your own women if you want. If not, that NXT title is eventually gonna end up heading over to that knockouts title is gonna end up in the hands of an NXT girl. Giants keep touchdown 13-6. We got a commercial. Giants are trailing 13-6. So Cowboys are scoring touchdowns while the Giants are kicking field goals. Not a recipe of victory. Dang, he got beat with a long post. All right, we got a commercial. That's why I'm kind of quiet. Still in commercial. All right, we get a promo coming out with ABC. All right, they're saying they're wearing black because they're mourning the loss of their tag team championship. All right, so now they're exercising their rematch clause. So they want, okay. Wait a minute, we got the Hardys. Interesting. Hardy's ABC. Hardy train. Jeff is going choo choo. All right. All right. So it looks like the Hardys Bound for Glory triple threat. Triple threat Hardys ABC versus the System. Here's Alexander. Josh Alexander's gonna cut a promo. We're gonna find out what's his mission statement here. What's next for him? The crowd is giving it to him. Say, you tapped out. He has a smirk. He's about to cut his promo. You tapped out. There you go. He quieted him down. He said, yeah, I tapped out too. All right. Smart. He's talking about Joe Henry. Now the crowd chants, "We believe." You say his name and he will appear. All right. He said he gave Joe Henry his best fight. He made Joe a believer himself. They're giving it to him. They're ribbing him when you tapped out. Is he walking out on? Are you walking out on TNA? He's talking about his 6 years in TNA, and he sees the 3 letters on the apron. Hopefully, he's not walking out on them, like storyline wise. The lifeblood of TNA. Who's that? Oh, Eric Young. Eric Young. He's calling Eric Young to come down. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, you're right. What's going on, Devlin? He's acting like a face. Yeah, what was the point of making him heel to turn a face 2 months later? Yeah. Although, he could be swerving us. Stay tuned here. And good evening. How you doing tonight? I think he could be swerving us right now. I think that's his next program with Eric Young. I'm with you. I'm second. I'm with you. I think he's going to turn on him too. I think he's going to. And great to hear you're doing good. I'm good to hear that. What if Eric turns? But then Eric is a. But isn't Eric a heel already with Steve Macklin? Okay, he's giving him his flowers. Now the crowd. No, he's been a face the whole time. Okay. The Macklin turned face. Okay. Yeah, because that was. Because Hammerstone and Jake something, they look like 2 heels together. Yeah, you're right. All right, so okay, there's a little bit of a flower fest here. We got TNA chant by the crowd. I like that. TNA. I like that. They work amazing together. They're gonna win. They're gonna end up winning the gold later down the road in 2025. He's cutting a babyface promo. Eric Young is. Now the crowd, we believe he said that, he believes in Joe Henry. Oh, so Eric Young is trying to say that he talked him into becoming back a babyface. To put him back in. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I love you. Okay, but Alexander, look at his face though. Here's the moment of truth. The handshake. Okay. Here's the heel. Oh, he said thank you. Josh, here we go. The raising of the hand. Where's the clothesline? Nope. Here we go. Get out of the ring. Get out of the ring before he kicks your butt. Get out of there. You still hold him though. Oh, there it is. Suplex City. There's the German. It's about time. There you go. You called it. That's what we do here on the heel of the ring. That's the perfect turn. Damn. He's going to burn the place to the ground, too. Here we go. C4? C4? Who's coming here? Here's Macklin. Here's Macklin. You knew it. You were right. Here comes Steve Macklin. Oh, I like that. Sinners and Saints. I remember if you saw me last week when we were talking about it, I saw their match and I said I need to see more of them, and we saw them in the back. And I like that he's got himself a group here with Sinner and Saints. I really like it. I mentioned that last week, and I said, you know what? These guys were impressive. I need to see more of them. They're young, and now aligning him with Josh Alexander, they get the rub. They get the heel rub with Josh in a group in a fashion, and they're going to make a name for themselves. Look, they got Macklin now. They're going to feed him now to Josh Alexander to a C4. I like it. Yeah, here we go. C4. And got him. I like it. Very good. Very good. I like that Sinners and Saints are now going to be a major player. I like it. Good storytelling. I like it. Very good. Excellent segment. Excellent segment. Excellent segment. Really good swerve. Although we kind of knew that Alexander, you called it. You saw it like a mile away. The swerve was coming, the heel turn. We saw it, but here's the caveat. Even though it's predictable, it could still be impressive and impactful, especially when no one expected Sinners and Saints to help them out. Love it, because now we thought that with Macklin coming out, they had the upper hand, 2-on-1. Alexander was by himself. He's turning heel. No one's gonna, and boom, the heel turned the tables, and they had the man advantage with Sinner and Saint. I love it. I love it. That was great. That's great. Good job. Kudos. Kudos there. Kudos. That was very done well. Kudos. They went to a commercial, but man, they're gonna let it. That makes you let it breathe right there, and I love it. I now you have fresh match. You know, you got a fresh feud for Josh Alexander, but he's got a group now. He has a fashion. He's got these kids that he's gonna bring them under their wing. Once they get more seasoned and know how to work as a chicken shit heel, and they could go up against ABC or whoever and totally dominate. And with Josh Alexander, they could cheat their way in winning. And next thing you know, Saints and Sinners are a major player in TNA. It's only a matter of time. I love it. Love it. That's Santana. Yeah, Santana. Yeah, I mentioned it earlier. I was saying Santana is going to have a big 2025 year. He's 2024 has been a great year for him. Being House of Glory World Champion. Showing us that he recovered fully from that knee injury. Wrestling a lot of independents. With House of Glory and TNA. Great matches that he's put on in TNA here as of late. Going after Moose to him are just a big, nice feud between those big guys. And all the things that Santana's doing, don't be surprised, middle of the year, he's the world champion, a TNA world champion after maybe he's the one after Joe Henry. If Joe Henry, they pull the trigger on Joe or so forth. Wouldn't be surprised. He's working his butt off and his entrance gets the crowd going. I know. We see that from Moxie. Who cares? If you're getting the crowd involved, and you see Jey Uso, he comes to the crowd. Those type of men of the people, people's champion. He got it, Santana, and that badass hardcore stuff that he has. I like it. Oh, he fumbled that. Well, it looks like they will be giving Damian Priest a birthday gift because the Yankees are up big on the Orioles, 7-0. They're about to win the American League East title with Damian Priest on his 42nd birthday in attendance. All right. Let me ask you, Devlin, did you like Xia Li or debut tonight? What was your thoughts? I gave my thoughts. I don't know if you heard me say about her. What was your thoughts with it? Oh, Cardona. PCO and Bound for Glory? Monsters Ball match. All right. Monsters Ball match. Cardona versus PCO. Here we go. Heather Reckless. All right. Heather Reckless wants to be part of Ash by Elegance. Let's go. She got And unique look. I like Heather Reckless. A little short, but I like her look. She's taking on Zaya Brooks' side. There you go. All right, so she came out. She came out on full cowgirl gear. There you go. Give me a high five to the crowd. All right. Here we go. Oh, Heather Reckless. Oh, but Zaya just grabbed it by the hair. Zaya actually working like the bigger wrestler here because she's tall, but she's thin. Here we go. Brooks slide now. Scoop slam. Holding her up there for quite. Look at this. And slams her. Now she's shaking her hips. All right, Zaya. Okay, with an elbow. So she needs to have she needs a turkey sandwich, man. Give her a turkey sandwich. She's in Texas. She needs a nice ribeye or porterhouse because she's thin. Oh, let's see what she got. Leg kicks. Oh. One, two, nope. Damn. All right. There we go. Ash by Elegance coming out. She's going to take a closer look. Now she's coming up in her cowgirl gear. Giddy up. With her concierge, Pepe Le Pew. All right, stepping on the hands. DDT now. Heather Reckless. I wonder if Heather Reckless is going to go over on Zaya Brooks' side. I kind of would like to see how they'll book this one. Oh, she's working in that corner. Oh, Haluma kick. One, two. Oh, kick out. Here we go. Zaya now making a comeback. Oh, chin lock. Here we go. Oh, clothesline. There's another clothesline by her. Side, Russian leg sweep. And it's a pin by Brookside. Got it. Was that a 3? No, that's a 2. I thought that was a 3. Somebody said something in the crowd of Dana Brooks. Oh, knees to the back of the head. She gonna do it again? She's gonna do it again. Here we go. No. Heather Reckless. Somebody's wig is on the floor there. Or extensions. Then there's mad extensions. What's going on? That's some terrible costume designs there. Here we go. Suplex on the outside. On the outside. Zaya got back. Brookside backs in, and now she's out. What's all these extensions? All these hair. You got a blonde, black, brunette. Oh. Oh, got her in the ring. Got to pin her. And Heather Smart rolled back out, but no, now she's grabbing her. Oh. Come on, Reckless. Go. She's going to the top now. This might be the end here. Oh. Swanton and hooks the pin. 1, 2. Got it. Nice. That was a nice pin. Nice one. Heather Reckless, not bad. She just got to stop using extensions that keep coming out, and she left all her extensions all over the whole arena. All right, number 1 contender, main event time. Main event time, Frankie Kazarian, Joe Henry, number 1 contender. Who will stop their name at Bound for Glory? Would it be the king of TNA, Frankie Kazarian, or would it be the one and only megastar of TNA, Joe Henry? Let's see, do we believe? As they'll take a commercial. It's funny how the tribalism from wrestling is hilarious. There's a meme that says, we got Soraya. You may have gotten Julia, but we got Soraya. Oh God. Okay, so we got PCO versus Matt Cardona in the Monster Ball match. That's gonna be fun. I wonder why Dijak didn't go to TNA. That would have been another name that. Well, I could see why. I could see why. Never mind. Answer my own question. All right, we still in a commercial here. These commercials are killer. They're so long. I hope we get a clean match where we don't have any shenanigans going over. Oh, come on. Get to the action. Come on. TNA, get to the action. Enough with the commercials. And the Thursday night game, they're not at the half yet. They're about under 30 seconds before halftime. 14-9. 14-9. The Cowboys lead the Giants. Hmm. Oh, they're gonna give her a makeover. All right. They got rid of her extensions. Yeah, I think they did that on purpose. Okay, so now it makes sense. I saw the promo coming out of commercial where Heather Reckless wants to critique her, for Ash and the Conciliere to critique her match, and it was okay and so forth. And they pretty much said you need to go for a makeover. What is this? She doesn't look presentable. And then of course, he took the extensions that she had in her hands and he tossed it. This looked like a rat's nest. It makes sense now why they purposely had the extensions fall off all over the place. I got it. It's part of the storytelling. I like it. Okay, I like it. All right, makes sense. Oh, here's Nick Nemitz. Oh, he's gonna be part of ring. He's gonna be ringside commentary. That's right. All right. Here we go, Joe Henry. I believe in Joe Henry. In Paris, in Tokyo. There you go. You're going to wave your hands to side. Wave your hand. Look at everyone in San Antonio waving those hands to the side. And San Antonio believes. That still kills me when he does the turn and looks into the camera. It still gets me. We believe. We believe. Here we go. Here comes the king. Frankie Kazarian. Here we go. Frankie Kazarian. He's getting heat from the crowd. Arguing with the crowd. There you go. Oh, he's calling the ring announcer. It's from Jay Chung. Let's see. What's he? Oh, Joe Henry got the microphone. Oh, Joe Henry's going to be Frankie Kazarian's ring announcer. Oh, Joe Henry. He's got the microphone. He's going to give him a championship contender introduction. Here we go. I call him Antonio Banderas look-alike competition. The dad from Spy Kid. He does look like Antonio Banderas. Puts in boots. Puss in Boots. Puss in Boots. The crowd is chanting Puss in Boots. He does look like him too. Oh, damn. Kazarian, He said, "No more, enough with the talking. It's time to fight. Let's go." There you go. Beat the puts and boots out of him. Oh, here we go. Number one contender matchup here. Joe Henry with a shoulder tackle using a big frame. Hip toss. Oh, scoop slam. Oh, wait a minute. Is it going to turn it into a power slam? No, a scoop slam. Got him. Kazarian takes a slam. We believe. As the crowd chants, we believe. Picture in picture now. Okay. Thank goodness. I was like, another commercial? Oh. Kazarian takes control of the match. Backstabber on Henry. Still on his feet. Running the ropes into a clothesline. What a running clothesline there by Kazarian on Joe Henry. Oh, sunset flip. Now here, ooh, big kick out at 2 there. That's Joe Henry now in the offense. Now he's getting for a pin too. Now Kazarian back on top. Back got Joe Henry in a corner, and now he's got some knees and his face right into the buckle, and he hits in the back of the head. What a heel move by Kazarian. Now Frankie's going to set up here for our suplex. Snap suplex. Got it. Nice execution. Now he mocks Joe Henry with the "We Will Rock You" stomp. He just mocked him. Oh, what a right hand. There's a snap bear. What he's got? Oh, he's got a side headlock here. Got a side headlock. Got 10 minutes left in this match. They want to slow it down a little bit, tell a story. Of course, he wants the babyface to go on the struggle before he starts his comeback. Joe Henry's trying to fight it, trying to get the crowd. Pretty sure the crowd is getting the clap going. Nope, but Kazarian's still working on that headlock, and of course, Joe Henry's struggling. He's gonna trying to get the crowd to feed the energy off the crowd so he can hulk up, brother. In the picture-in-picture, you cannot hear the crowd. Of course, you hear the commercial. If you're on the Access TV, I'm pretty sure the crowd is saying, "We believe, we believe." We'll see when they're coming out of the commercial now into the arena. Now Joe Henry on his feet. Now Henry with a European uppercut. Now he hits the rope. Scoop slam by Kazarian and slams. Now he's going to the ropes and a leg drop, brother. 1, 2. Joe Henry kicked out at 2. Oh, he took the microphone. What is he doing? He's going to give us play-by-play when he's beating him up? Oh, yeah. We got a little play-by-play. What? There you go. You don't believe in Joe Henry, and he's kicking him when he did one little commentary while he's beating him up, a la Booker T. Now another drop kick. No, Henry just Rose like an Undertaker. Joe Henry now with a right hand. Those big heads. Here we go. Irish whip into the corner now. Oh, clothesline. Another clothesline. There we go. Joe Henry now. Now he's going to scoop slam Kazarian. No, fall away slam. And Henry pops up. Oh, there we go. And it's, oh, the Joe Henry spin. Dun, dun, cha. Let's go. We believe. Choke slam, standing ovation. Oh, no. But there's a chicken wing affleck. No, Kazarian. Again to the rope. No one there. He just Samoa Joe that moved out of the way. Joe Henry said, not today. Oh, pop-up power slam. I mean, power bomb. Ankle lock. Joe Henry with the ankle lock. Channeling Perk Angle. Oh, here's a roll-up. That was a little wonky there, Joe Henry. Oh, what a kick. Kazarian now. Oh, what a clothesline. Frankie. Pin. Nope. Remember, winner goes to Bound for Glory against Nick Nemeth. Oh. Yeah, this is you could tell Henry's been working too many nights on the independent scene. He looks a little tired and sluggish. This match is a little tiny bit sluggish. It's not that noticeable, but you could tell a little. But the crowd is loving it. That crowd wants to see Joe Henry entertain them, and they're getting a Joe Henry entertaining against Frankie Kazarian. Oh, he just reached the ropes. We believe. Here we go. The crowd with the we believe. Oh, no, misses. There, you see, Joe Henry left his head there for him to get leg dropped on. Kazarian, DDT. That was nice. This should be doing the slingshot DDT. 1, 2. That was the kick out. Oh, there's reversal. Kazarian goes over the top out. Damn, he whipped him over. Now Joe Henry. All right, so now he's gonna go chase him on the outside. You gotta get him in there. You want to be a number one contender. You have to pin him inside. Here we go, suplex on the outside. He got him up and slammed him. The referee, where's the count? The referee hasn't even started the count yet. What is Kazarian looking for? Oh, brass knuckles. Oh, Joe Henry got hit with brass knuckles. Oh, what did they do to Joe Henry? So Frankie Kazarian wins. He uses the brass knuckles and just knock out Joe Henry. That's telling me that he's not ready for the world title yet. And of course, it's Nick Nemeth. You don't want two baby faces. Wait a minute. Nick Nemeth is showing the referee that he used brass knuckles. But the referee didn't see it. Does he have the goals to reverse the decision? He didn't see it. We got another referee coming out to let him know. Controversy. Oh, here's Santino. Uh-oh. There's shenanigans. They're going to restart it? Why? Just... You son of a gun. Here we go. The match restarted again. Let's see. Here's a schoolboy. Oh, what a clothesline. You got two more minutes, pal. 90 seconds, pal. Before the match wraps up. 90 seconds, pal. Damn, what a clothesline. Shenanigans. Let's see. 1 minute left. Oh, Joe Henry picked him up. Oh, slammed him. 1, 2. Yeah, we get Joe Henry going. Joe Henry's going to Bound for Glory in Tokyo. Oh, just for that? Hold on a second. All right. Let's go.
I believe in Joe Henry. I believe in Joe Henry. Cause I love him in London, in Paris, in Tokyo, American Scotland, in Canada, in Mexico. They say, I believe in Joe Henry. I believe in Joe Henry.
Let's go. Yes. Bound for Glory, Joe Henry versus Nick Nemeth. Let's go. That's going to be good. That's going to be good. So that's TNA tonight. You kind of knew in the shenanigans when they restarted the match. I was like, yeah, Joe Henry has to win on this one here. That's cool. That's cool. So hopefully we get to see that going on there. But guys, I'm gonna end the watch along early because I'm not feeling a little 100%. A little on the feeling I'm getting a little something. But good for Joe Henry winning. Now we see it. Will Joe Henry call out John Cena if he wins? He did already. I can't wait to see that. I can't wait to see that. Please join me tomorrow night. I have the rest of the Heal the Room crew tomorrow night for SmackDown, and hopefully I feel better. We're more just feeling a little bit under the weather for some reason. But thank you guys for watching along. This is the TNA watch along. Hopefully Canary will join me in the near future for the TNA watch-alongs. Let's go. Yeah, see you tomorrow. Appreciate you. That's right. Put the words in the air. Let's go. See you tomorrow night. Peace out. I'll leave you with a little Judas.
Acknowledge me. And you want to know why? Because you're number 2. Hey, no. I mean that with respect. You all would be lucky to be a number 2, but you're not even close. This is the greatest number 2 of all time. But that's all you will ever be, is number 2. Because I'm number 1. I want you to